You might recognize Niecy Nash starring on Netflix's series Dahmer as the neighbor Glenda Cleveland who tried to stop Dahmer from continuing his years-long killing spree. In reality, Niecy is an Emmy-nominated actress who is also known for her work on series like Reno 911, a role which she picked back up for the 2020 revival, and she's also been starring as Simone Clark on the ABC show The Rookie Bets. So it's certainly been a busy year or so for Niecy Nash, and biographical dramas like Dahmer are also nothing new for the talented actress. However, there's a lot to know about her, so stay tuned because we'll be getting into her early days, rise to fame, and much more here for you on Famous Life. Niecy Nash was born as Carol Denise Ensley on February 23, 1970 in Palmdale, California, to her mother, Margaret Ensley. She spent her childhood growing up in St. Louis, Missouri, as well as Southern California near Los Angeles. Early on, Niecy knew she wanted to be a performer, and when she was 5 years old, a special by Lola Falana inspired her to tell her grandmother this. In her own words, Niecy explained this, saying, "When I was 5 years old, God stamped my destiny on the canvas of my imagination. When I saw Lola Falana, a beautiful black woman in a long red dress, my eyes crossed. I looked at my grandmother and said, 'Who is that?' She said, 'Baby, that's Lola Falana,' and I said, 'That's what I want to be. I want to be black, fabulous, and on TV.'" However, Nash's early life was also marked by two tragic events. When she was 15, she witnessed her mother being shot by a boyfriend who then set the house on fire with Nash inside of it. Both of them survived the ordeal and became closer, but there was still more tragedy to come. In 1993, Niecy's brother Michael was shot and killed at school. In the wake of that horrific incident, their mother Margaret founded MAVIS, Mothers Against Violence in Schools, an organization dedicated to informing the public about the violence children can face in school. Nash, whose efforts help her mother cope, revealed a talent for comedy, is also spokesperson for the organization. Niecy attended California State University at Dominguez Hills, where she received a Bachelor of Arts in Drama and put it to use, making her professional acting debut in 1995. That year, she was in the film Boys on the Side alongside a star-studded cast including Drew Barrymore and Whoopi Goldberg. Afterwards on TV, Niecy guest starred in a handful of hit shows including NYPD Blue, Judging Amy, Reba, Girlfriends, CSI, and ER. Nash further appeared in the 1999 movie Cookie's Fortune and landed a recurring role on the CBS series City of Angels a year later. From 2003 to 2010, the actress was the host of Clean House, a reality series on Style Network for which she won a daytime Emmy for in 2010 for her role as host and producer. In August 2010, Nash announced that she was leaving Clean House and that the show would continue without her. From 2003 to 2009, Niecy also played her well-known role of Deputy Renisha Williams in TT on the Comedy Central comedy show Reno 911, and later on she would reprise this role again. Another guest spot you might remember Nash in was when she played Bernie's sister Bonita on The Bernie Mac Show from 2003 to 2005. Over the years, some other films Nash appeared in included Codename The Cleaner in 2007, Reno 911 Miami that same year, and Not Easily Broken in 2009, just to name a few. In 2010, Nash appeared on the 10th season of ABC's Dancing with the Stars, kicking off in March 2010, where she partnered with Louis Van Amstel. In May 2010, Nash and Van Amstel were eliminated from the competition, taking 5th place. In 2011, she got her own reality show, Leave It to Niecy, on TLC based on her life with her new husband and stepson, but it was quickly cancelled. In that same year, though, she did have a TLC wedding special. Next to come for Nash in 2012, she starred with Cedric the Entertainer in the sitcom The Soul Man, which was a spin-off of Hot in Cleveland, as well as starred in the HBO comedy show Getting On in 2013. For this role, Niecy received a nomination for Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, both in 2015 and 2016. In 2014, Niecy was in the historical drama movie Selma playing Richie Jean Jackson, and the film received acclaim from critics. Also that year, Nash joined the cast of the comedy series The Mindy Project as Dr. Jean Fishman, a rival of the main character. From 2015 to 2016, Niecy co-starred on the horror comedy show Scream Queens as a security guard and then FBI agent Denise Hempel, guest appearing on another Fox comedy show Brooklyn Nine-Nine briefly. She also was cast in a recurring role as Louise Bell in the Showtime drama Masters of Sex. In 2017, Niecy was cast in a leading role in the TNT crime comedy drama Claws, produced by Rashida Jones, about a South South Florida nail salon. For dramatic turning claws, Niecy received critical praise. In August 2018, it was announced that Nash would star in and produce Naked with Niecy Nash, a late-night talk show for TNT. In 2018, Nash was in the Netflix limited drama show When They See Us, and 2 years later, she was in the Netflix drama film Uncorked, as well as landed a recurring role in the comedy drama show Never Have I Ever, created by Mindy Kaling. 2020 also brought a role for Nash in the Hulu miniseries Mrs. America, and she further signed on to host her own daytime talk show for CBS. Another big project for Niecy in 2020 would be when she returned to her beloved role as Deputy Rainisha in the 7th season of Reno 911, and then in the 8th season when it came out in early 2022. More recently, Nash guest starred on 2 episodes of The Rookie, which served as a backdoor pilot centered on her character and aired on April 24th and May 1st, 2022. On May 13, 2022, the spin-off titled The Rookie Feds was ordered. Apparently, after appearing in the 2 episodes, producers felt strongly enough about Niecy's appeal to give her character Clark a series of her own. Niecy has since signed a first-look television deal with Entertainment One as well. Of course, we also have to talk about her impressive performance in the Netflix series Dahmer Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story, where Niecy plays Glenda Cleveland. Glenda was Dahmer's neighbor who tried to warn police time and time again that this man was a serial killer, but no one was listening. In reality, Dahmer is believed to have murdered 17 men and boys, many of whom were queer and people of color, between 1978 and 1991. Niecy's powerful performances earned her praise, but she's also aware of some of the backlash the series received, with some arguing that it re-traumatized victims' families. Nash said about this, "I understand why some people may think that or see it that way, but I can only speak for myself. And if it were me and one of my family members had met their demise at the hands of Jeffrey Dahmer, I would already not only be traumatized every day, but I would want the world to understand what I experienced." Niecy took great care when preparing to play Glenda, and she understood the responsibility of taking on a role based on a real person. In 2019's When They See Us, she played Dolores Wise, the mother of a teen wrongfully convicted of raping a jogger in 1989's Central Park 5 case. In a recent interview, Niecy recalled starting her career as a mom of 3. She'd have to take her kids with her as she went to auditions and callbacks. Even though she was first seen as a funny girl, the actress worked hard to make sure the industry knew that she possessed a broad range. She said, "I need people to know that I am a multi-hyphenate. The same people who can make you laugh can make you cry, but the reverse is not always true. You're not going to see somebody who has been a dramatic actor their entire career coming to a sitcom in the fall." Off-screen, the actress married singer Jessica Betts in 2020, which was her 3rd marriage, but her first 2 marriages were with men. In terms of Niecy and Jessica, the 2 first met and became friends over social media in 2015. Niecy pushed back on the idea that she was coming out when she shared her marriage to Betts, saying, "I don't feel like my marriage is my coming out of anywhere, but rather going into myself and being honest about who I love, and I'm not limiting myself on what love is supposed to look like." Niecy also has 3 children, Dominic, Danielle, and Dia, who she shares with her first husband. Either way, it seems that Niecy Nash is content with both her home life and her busy career, to say the least, and with all of the projects she's got going on, I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of this talented actress. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Famous Life and leave a comment for who you'd like us to feature next.